Dixie passed away.
Here it is, 160 bucks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's just what all the YouTube watchers donated. So you got you a major rainwater catchment system going on here.
Be a shower later.
Yeah. They were really struggling trying to keep water up for their dogs and even for themselves. So I ended up donating 4 solar panels total. What you doing, brother?
Washing my shirt. It's getting bad. I'm just trying to help you.
Let her eat, honey.
One of the followers sent y'all that. Getting them out of that dirty old camper was something that needed to be done. Shit. You know what's pretty cool is these people aren't just being a charity case. They're actually helping me do things that I need to do. They're helping me on my property. He's actually helping me build a lean-to. The girl's been over here and she's actually gotten down and dirty and helped with cleaning out my water tank. And so, yeah, like I said, it's not just a charity thing. These people aren't helpless. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, we're going to hook up these 4 LiFePO4 mini batteries in his camper, and that's basically what's going to run the camper. We're going to send solar power to it from 2 solar panels to keep the 4 batteries charged. So that's the plan. Here are the 4 fence posts we're going to use. So yeah, I've been helping these folks out for the last 4 weeks. I really didn't know how things were going to go or what we were going to do. I just kind of went with the flow, and all kinds of things have been done now. Despite their living situation, these are good people with good hearts. That's it, buddy. Bye-bye.
Dixie passed away.
What was wrong with her, do you know?
Thinking something got a hold of her while she was out in the woods.
You think maybe a snake?
Snake or spider.
I'd have to be one mean spider. So I went to the ATM and I pulled out that money. Here it is, 160 bucks.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So that's just what all the YouTube watchers donated. And it's just been a couple days since the video's been uploaded. So, you know, hey, I knew you'd appreciate that a whole bunch.
Hell yeah, I do. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. We're going to go get some dog food and some cat food today.
What are we doing, man?
Get dog.
All right.
Why one of y'all come over here and help me out? Justin got us some burn barrels. One for garbage and one for metal.
Now y'all can get this place cleaned up.
Yeah.
What I want to do is set up some type of rain catchment, you know, get some barrels over here. So you got you a major rainwater catchment system going on here.
So it'll be a shower later.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. Leaking off the black tape here. That's perfect. So we got a lot of stuff to do, to be honest with you, man.
Whatever you want to get done first.
Yeah,
go get done.
we're just gonna have to plan it out, what we're doing, and make this big plan, and then we'll execute it. So I ended up donating 4 solar panels total. This is gonna give them a lot better chance to keep the 4 CyclinBat batteries charged. I want them to be able to charge their phone, run a fan, and even sometimes during the day an air conditioner. Okay, so what we're doing is continuing to upgrade the solar system here. We've got 4 panels up now. These panels should push somewhere around 1100 watts now. So we're having to upgrade the charge controller for this amount of panels. So I gave them one of my old TriStar MPPT45 charge controllers. Today we're gonna get that charge controller hooked in so they can charge their batteries. They were really struggling trying to keep water up for their dogs and even for themselves. So I decided to get them a 500-gallon rainwater catchment tank. The problem we have now is trying to figure out how to get the water into it. They don't have any real structure to build a rainwater catchment system. What are we doing here, bud?
We're going to get some water over here from the church, so that way I got a little bit of extra water because my rain catchment's not set up yet. So we're going to get some of this water and put it in my rain catchment, or try to turn this one into another one.
Move, cat.
spot.
Okay, so here's what we had to do. We ran extension cord from the solar panels all the way back here. We had to improvise. It's all we had. So here is the power coming from the panels. And what's kind of amazing is we had 107 volts at the panels, and we still have 107 volts down here, and we're about 75 yards from the solar panels. The reason why is the solar panels have to be in the sun, and the camper has to be in the shade just so they can survive. What you doing, brother?
Washing my shirt. It's getting bad. It's smelling kind of rank today. But yeah, I'll fill it up with rinse water, and then I'll put the shirt back in there, put the lid on it. And being that I gotta go somewhere, I'm gonna wring this shirt out really good so that way it at least smells better, and I can go into town and at least smell somewhat better with a wet shirt.
So this is the rinse process.
Yep, same process. Just no soap this time.
You know what's kind of funny is just listening to the sound of that thing agitating on that shirt. It sounds like it's better than any modern day washing machine that they sell.
I think it might be, dude. Oh, limiting pressure.
This is the camper that we gave Kyle and his wife. This camper is in much better shape than the other camper they were using. And now that the camper is down here under the trees in the shade, it's going to be a lot better life for them. This should be good enough to keep them going for now. This should power the lights, phones, things like that. So we also got them a working mini fridge that they can go ahead and get hooked up here. They were also able to build this kennel here right next to the travel trailer. This way they could keep an eye on the dogs a lot better, and they have a lot more room to run. So we're going to give a big shout out to Jason for sending all of these things to help us out here.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it.
He helped us out, sent us a couple charge controllers, a couple solar panels, and a huge battery. He also sent us a diesel heater for the wintertime. So I didn't get to ask, what's this little guy's name?
His name's Kablooey.
Kablooey? But it's a girl.
I called it Kablooey because of the fact that when I was feeding the dogs one morning, it just came bolting out of the woods. We found out where it came from. It came from one of our neighbors, and, you know.
So on the way back to their property, we saw a dog that had been dumped on the side of the road.
Baby, you're just going to have to slip it on her neck while you're talking to her.
They wanted to stop and feed the dog and see what the condition of the dog was. You know, this is what I was talking about. These people have good hearts. And I don't mind helping people that help themselves. And I also don't mind helping people that help others.
It's okay. I'm just trying to help you. She's got ticks galore on her, baby. You're going to be working on her for a while.
I'm sure it's a tick.
That's a tick.
Honey, she's scared. Let her eat.
You guys are waiting, aren't you? So things are starting to look much better. They're starting to get their place cleaned up. They have a little bit better access to water now. And they have electricity now where they can charge their phones, have lights at night, and they can even run the air conditioner in the middle of the day when the sun is directly on the panels. Giving them my old camper and getting them out of that dirty old camper was something that needed to be done. Taking showers and washing clothes has become a little bit easier now. Crystal's still working at her day job, so she's doing okay there. And Kyle's been working for one of the local small business owners, doing odd jobs for him here and there. Okay, one of the followers sent y'all that. That's so you can charge your phone at any time, no matter what, whether you have, you know, the batteries go dead in there or whatever. That's like a battery bank with a solar panel on it. So, yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so there's a guarantee, you know, that you'll at least have phone service out here. I want to thank everybody that donated money, solar equipment, batteries. And I want to thank the company Cycling Bat for the 4 batteries that they sent. They sent those batteries for me to do a review on them, and I told them I was going to do an installation with them. And Installing those 4 batteries for somebody that really needed it worked out perfect. We're really appreciated for Cycling Bat. If you're interested in supporting Cycling Bat or purchasing any of their batteries, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Right now this battery's priced at $145 and it works great with solar applications. So yeah, support those that support us. So Kyle and Crystal's become a good friend of mine, and I'm going to continue to help them as much as I can in the future. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll do an updated video here in a couple of months. You look like you finna drive off.
Fucking wish.